Oh my god, I forgot I was live on YouTube, am I? I forgot I was live on YouTube. Hopefully I didn't, or I'm glad I didn't do anything crazy. Hopefully I didn't do anything crazy. I just start doing the most off the walls shit. Alright, we're live. Yeah, what's up YouTube? We're doing a drive until I crash challenge. Golly, I really dropped the ball there. Drive until I crash challenge. A Dan's Gaming Van favorite. What's up, GOAT? A Dan's Gaming Van staple. A Dan's Gaming Van specialty, if you will. I have patented this live stream so no one can copy it. The Driving Until I Crash live stream. It's the only place you'll find one. Both of those things were lies. But for some reason, nobody's copied me doing this yet. I'm honestly shocked that I haven't seen, because there's like a handful of catchy little things you can do on stream, right? That are like typical, I don't know, clickbaity, like with sim racing, there's things like, right now, Dwight's doing really good, and people I've done it in the past and done well, and many have done it throughout the years. There's a mode on BeamNG that's the flood. You have to outdrive the flood, drive up the mountain before the flood gets you. And like shit like that is so easy to watch because it's just like intriguing, and also you're waiting to see, like, is it gonna happen? Is the flood gonna get him? Is he gonna get away this time? It's like kind of addicting, you know? There's only a handful of little things that you see the guys doing on the socials, all the streaming homies. And that's because there only is a handful of things to do. And like for a while, there was like the only up challenges. But on the sim wheel, here we go, let's get a little more light up in here. I'm surprised more people haven't copied this one. Maybe it's because it actually is difficult to do a Driving Until I Crash stream. People say all the time, they're like, bro, if I tried this, the stream would end 10 minutes in. Do we have to build D36? Nah, we got boost. I almost just swung it into that garage, first things first. Alright chat, driving until we crash. We're starting off with some figure eights to get the tires nice and warmed up so we don't, you know, spin out or anything out cruising around. Oh, should I turn on Tickfinity? I did make my caption say Galaxy blows up car and resets. Pikachu, what's good? What's good? Elmer, no, I have not crashed yet. We're just starting. You're watching the first clutch dumps of the stream. We're starting off really rowdy. Normally on these Drive Until I Crash streams, we start off really chill. I just like drive like an NPC for... Oh, we're risking the biscuit with that tight drifting on Beam. Come on. Through the gas pumps within the first 30 seconds on the rig of a Drive Until I Crash challenge. I'm asking for it. When I total this car, it's game over. Oh, my screen's going black. Can I just make a rule right off the rip here that if my screen blacks out on me, you guys can almost see my screen, so it'd be like proof. Oh, if I put it like that, you can. Yeah, you guys can see that, right? You guys can see that shit? Let's see if the TV is good right here. See, when I wiggle it, the HDMI monitor or the HDMI cable trips. What's up, Bubble Eye? Can we just make a rule right off the bat that when, maybe it's not even if, it's a matter of when the HDMI cable does that and I'm doing like 100 miles an hour drifting down the interstate, that's a guaranteed crash. Egg, it's got to be a wire issue because it happens when I wiggle the rig really bad. Boom! Okay, chill. Looks like it's doing decent positioned like that. Okay, wait, I have to open Tickfinity because if you send a Galaxy, it blows the car up and resets us. So it's actually a good thing. Gives us a brand new car. Ermin, I appreciate you chilling in here. Gonzalez. Definitely need a new HDMI. Dope Boy, welcome back. Dope Boy, do you happen to be the Dope Boy that's a creator? Do you happen to make dirt bike videos? I know of a Dope Boy on the social media that doesn't have a profile picture that does some sick ass wheelies in the streets. I'm also a connoisseur of street wheelies. See, like right now my fucking screen's black. Oh, that was a power outage. Okay, so that definitely doesn't count. That is also, as Dan's Gaming Van Drive Until You Crash streams, as these are a day W Golf, man. W Golf. You're probably why there's 195 viewers right now. YouTube saw that you stuck around for the first 30 seconds. Like, alright, somebody likes this shit. Ah, shit. See, now my force feedback's goofed up because that power outage. Everything's working against us. Yes, I do. Wait, are you that dope boy? Wait, do you have dirt bike sim? Look good and clean shave. Thank you, Rohan. Thank you, Rohan. Fuck, dude, we got everything working against us here. Hey, bro, where can I get good drift settings for Beam? I have the R9. My Patreon. I'm kidding. Kinda not really. Kinda not really kidding. I am going to put my settings on the Patreon soon, and I am going to start putting more work. I'm getting like 10 frames per second right now. I am going to get all that on my Patreon eventually. But honestly, dude, I just run Moza drift settings, the stock drift settings that come off of the that come off Moza. Let's make it look pretty for you guys. Hold up. Let's make it to where we're out for a nice morning drive. We're out for a nice morning drive. We're just, you know, chilling, cooling, trying to not... Wait, whole sim set up for biking? Right. Wait, Dope Boy, you are the Dope Boy? Are you who I'm thinking of? You have Dirt's sim set up, right? The fucking Alpha Bravo Charlie? Dude, no shot. Okay, so what's going on? Now my force feedback is actually tweaking. You guys see this? You guys can't see it. My vibrations be going crazy right now. After the wheel reset. Ah, fuck, dude. I think it's the power. Yomo was good. I think maybe... No. The HDMI cable is an issue. Obviously, because it only happens when I wiggle the rig really bad. And then sometimes I get the TV positioned just right. Let's chill. Why am I doing like a not even burnt, like a brake stand rolling burnout? Franklin says W's, appreciate you. Nicolas Cage, we are not stock. We've got, this thing's actually a kind of a sleeper build, I guess. It's got a stage 3 engine block, small turbo, drift suspension, or my bad, drift steering, not, it's stock suspension. Angle kit. Dude, I'm getting like fucking 5 frames per second right now. Everything's falling apart. This is a Dan's Gaming Van regular. To be fair, I did crank my settings on ultra right before stream, so we're gonna drop them down to high. Let's just ease up the load on the computer a little bit. See if that makes a difference. That made a difference. Damn it. I need a new computer. Chad, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I haven't been posting as regularly lately. I haven't been even like being... Dude, skids, it used to be able to do it. My laptop used to be able to... Alright, here we go. First third gear drifts of the stream. Hold up. Am I getting risky? It's too early on for third gear drifts. I'm 8 minutes into the stream. I cannot end it yet. We can't be crashing into a tree and having it be game over. What was I saying? My computer used to be able to run ultra graphics and stream to both platforms, but now she's getting tired. Chat, I've been feeling a little unmotivated with content lately. You guys probably can tell that if you follow, especially if you follow all my channels. My van life channel, I was posting like 2 videos a week for the longest, for the longest time, and then 1 video a week for the longest time, and then 1 video a month, and then 1 video every couple months, and 1 video every half a year. And on TikTok, I've been being less TikTok-y. I don't know if you guys have noticed that my content and my streams have kind of started to not give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a year or 2 ago, I was hungry, dude. I wanted all the views. I wanted all the subs. I wanted all the money. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, there wasn't even, at that time, there wasn't even money, much of a thought process. The thought process was I need to get to somewhere where I can make some money on social media. So I was like locked in and doing whatever it took, and I was like doing like the super high energy, fast paced, clickbaity videos like every day, and it worked really well. And then I kind of just started pumping the brakes unintentionally. Just kind of got burnt out. I wasn't pumping the brakes. I just got burnt out. I was feeling like kind of like fuck, dude. I don't know. Like what's next? Like I can't do this shit forever, and it's not looking like I'm gonna make enough money off of social media to be able to retire ever. You know what I mean? And like, I don't want to be like 40 years old, still like, who knows what by that point. So dude, like, what's going on with my wheel right now? Usually this car isn't all tweaked out like this. Hold up, let's just restart the wheel. But I think I might be back to looking into my original exit strategy. The original exit strategy for all of this was live in the van. Not original, but about 3 years ago, once I started feeling like, ah, shit, what's next? Originally, the idea was live in the van for a hot minute. What's up, CJ? What up, what up? Make some money off the social media, be able to save it because I live in the van, and then be able to buy some sort of property that makes me just enough money to barely live. Like an investment property. I use that word lightly because I'm talking about like a shitty trailer. And I was starting to lose hope. I was like, fuck, dude, I'm never gonna get there. I'm never gonna save up enough. No bank's gonna give me fucking money for a respectable house. Be like, yeah, I've been doing social media for the past 4 years. Like, okay, can we see your pay stubs? And it's like 1 month I literally make no money at all. And then the next month I'll make a couple grand because I'll get a couple brand deals and have a handful of good streams or something. And then I'll go like 3 months and I'll make like a $500 in 3 months or some shit, like just terrible. Ain't no bank gonna entertain that shit. Look at this broke boy. Let's get back to the town. I'm gonna do some drifting. The R3 is great. The R3 is great. I love that IRL drifting video. Thank you. Down Under, thank you, bro. I want to make more like it. That's kind of what I'm talking about right now. Is I'm going crazy, dude. I feel like I need a car in real life. I'm ready to start that era of my life. I've done the dirt bikes. I feel like I did the BMX. I feel like that's checked off. I did enough of it. I'm happy. Dirt bikes, did enough of it. I'm happy. Traveled in the van, streaming full time, the current chapter we're on. I'm close to I could turn the page on it and be happy. But I don't know how. I don't know the best way to turn the page on. But the more I've been looking into it, especially in California, people here have given up. Yeah, dude, the West Coast, that's what I started looking. So the original thought process I was looking at when I was back in about 2 years ago, when I was back in Iowa. Here we go, we're gonna do some drifts now that we're back in town. When I was back in Iowa getting shoulder surgery, I was looking at how I was just scrolling Facebook Marketplace as a guy does, and I started finding some houses for like under 20 grand total. Fucking white picket fence out front. It's small, it's shitty. Both of them, almost all of them, needed some pretty good renovations to them. Thankfully, I have experience with I could fix most of the main basic things on a house if they are not working correctly. I did HVAC for many moons, installing furnaces and air conditioners, and that taught me just plumbing, wiring, and then I did a bunch of different types of construction leading up to that, framing and such. So like realistically, you can have a place to live in the Midwest for well under 50 grand. That's a real life thing. Just so you guys know, all those West Coast kids watching, you see you're fucking 16, you're kind of just looking at it, thinking what's next, looking at apartments are like 3 grand a month. In the Midwest, you can just buy a house for like under 50. It's gonna be a piece of shit. You're gonna live in a super tiny town. You're gonna have to figure out how to make money online or be a welder or some shit. And even that, there's like probably 4 welding jobs within 100 miles. Mr. McKimmy was a good player. I saw you were on the server, or you were on Beam Online. So I started seeing those shitty little houses, and I was like, it was at the same time that I made my first money off social media. I got paid $400 to make a Wi-Fi ad. I was mind blown. I was like, you guys want to give me free Wi-Fi and pay me? And then I had, shortly after, a small battery and solar panel brand deal. My second brand deal ever paid. And I think it was a similar amount for them. It was like $600. They were giving me like, I don't know, 500 to 600 to 1,000. I don't know what that was actually worth. Probably about $500. The battery and the solar panel. They're giving me that, which was a useful product in my life. And they also, when they first hit me up, offered money on top. And I was like, what the fuck? Platform map? Oh, I'm on single player right now, McKimmy. I am on single player. We're doing drive until I crash. Oh, wait, I need to put that on text on the screen. Brother is the average Midwesterner. Why do you say that? Just because I said about my work experience, is that what you mean? But you can, dude. In the Midwest, just so you guys know, you can buy a house under $50,000. That's a real life option. And if you make money online, that's a super real life option. And slow small town life kind of sucks, but it's also kind of sick in ways. What am I doing? I was just gonna, oh yeah, we're putting text on the screen. Just saying. And so, okay, back to my story though. I was losing hope. I wasn't doing many. I haven't been posting. I haven't been being the TikTok guy that it takes, that you got to be to get good views. What should I put as text? Driving until I crash, or stream ends when I crash? Or live ends when I crash? Or do I just put crash equal stream over? Yeah. I think that's the TikTok brain rot route. Crash equal live end. Boom. The message. What's that called? What's that called in sales? Oops. Fucking word real estate or something. Just like you should be able to get the message portrayed with the least amount of bullshit in between as possible. Driving till I crash, right. With the word in means you can keep driving, right. I think crash equal live end, that's catches. As you're scrolling by, you have to read 3 words before you swipe away, and you're like, I guess I'll wait for a second. Let's see if this guy crashes. Okay, same for YouTube really quick. Uno momento, so sorry, I should have this set up. Totally spaced my mind. I wonder if anyone has been listening to the story I was trying to put out. Wait. I wonder if anyone was actually listening to that. I think most of the time when I'm on some shit like that, like I'm talking about something personal, or just something like in my life, or the current ADHD hyperfocus that I have right now, or I'm on like some story or rant, I feel like no one is ever listening, but for some reason, like literally no one joins the live at the start and stays till the end of the story. But I swear that still is what you have to do to make a stream entertaining. Is just be fucking yapping about some shit. Even if like they aren't even really locked into what you're saying, if they join in and just hear like a fraction of the I don't know. What the fuck am I talking about? Dang, sorry McKimmy, I teased you. We do need a map change on the server though. Absolutely. I'm doing the drive until I crash thing, so I can't get on the server. I love this E36. I am actually just jazzed about this E36. This is my favorite car. People have been joining my live stream and asking, what's your favorite car, for years. And this has been the most average answer I've given them, and for some reason I never fucking drive it. I used to say the force feedback was no good. I couldn't drive this car. Coolant overheating. Let's put a new radiator in that bit. Let's get an upgraded radiator in that bit. Because I feel like we're going to keep sliding it. No clue, you get sidetracked. Everyone else does. It's a good car. It's a very good car. Do you live in your van? I do. I've thought about moving to the Midwest. Baron, where are you at? Were you the one? Are you in the West Coast? You'll be lucky to get a car for $50K, let alone a house. Seaweed, I'm telling you, under $50K. There was a house for $15,000. Once again, the average person, if you haven't worked construction and HVAC and you don't have a lot of well-rounded different trades, you'll look at these ads and be like, that's not an option, I can't live there. But if you have the skills required, it really ain't that much to do a handful of things, you know what I mean? Really, I mean, houses are just adult building bricks. What am I saying? Got the bricks. Did you guys see how close that was to the curb? Nah, man, I always get at least one of those comments. I always get one person that's like, this guy has no clue what he's talking about. You can't, but the one time I was actually just saying under 100K. And one dude like got like all sorts of, this guy fucking idiot. He's never spent a day in the real world. He's never looked at a house. This all this guy. But no, man, look it up. There's plenty of places in the Midwest and the South. Oh, and even in the East, dude, like West Virginia. I found the sickest cabin from like late 1800s. Cabin. It looked like the cabin in the woods. Super dope. Like in the mountains too. West Virginia has some nice rolling hills. Under $100,000. It was like a 1 bed, 1 bath. Dope ass old cabin in good shape, good property, had fucking everything you needed, power, water, under 100 G's. And it had like a couple acres with it out in the mountains. You can be like a whole ass, not just homeowner, but also have like some acreage, a small amount. Baron, I've looked at Texas too, man. On the west side, rent's unreal, yeah, everything. That's why I started feeling burnt out, and I was like, dude, I'm never gonna. The exit strategy, the start of the story was I'm starting to feel re-fired up on content, because I'm starting to really remember, like, maybe the content can start something like that. Maybe I can find. Okay, so anyways, we haven't even got to the point yet. Need Wi-Fi though, dude. That's the thing is now Starlink. Back home in Guttenberg, I grew up. My parents, damn, I DDoS myself. Back home in Iowa. My parents would pay for like the good internet, and the good internet's like fucking 5 megabits per second upload and 30 megabits per second down. When I was just back home just like a year and a half ago, it's still like that. Alright, we gotta turn around. I keep accidentally leaving the city, and I'm trying to drift in the city a little bit. Excuse me, but now the internet that I have, Starlink, no matter where the fuck you are, if you can see through the trees to the sky, you got 200 megabits per second down. You got 10 to 20 megabits per second upload, minimum. I missed my turn. What am I getting at? Nobody's listening. Sounds like a steal. I mean, it has all its downsides, but the Midwest, there is super cheap shit. So with that being said, you find houses for 100 grand, give or take 50, depending where you're at. Oh my gosh, that poll almost just ended the live. I don't know if you guys could tell, but that poll felt like a magnet to me. Abracadabra, thank you for the rose. Sullivan, thanks for the follow. That poll almost just done did it for me. What was I just gonna change? Oh yeah, I was gonna turn on traffic. I'm gonna chill out. The drifting, I'm getting a little too drifty. That's a problem with this challenge, is sometimes I just like kind of just start drifting around like super aimlessly. Like I'm not even really like, I'm not locked in. I'm just playing as if I was on a normal stream, dumping the clutch everywhere, driving like a maniac. Let's turn on the traffic. That'll make me cool it a little. Traffic will make me slow down a bit. But I started looking out west too, because the west is great. There's a reason the west is so expensive. The weather's amazing. A lot of the people are good. Thank you, Hoyt. Thank you. Imagine the AI just on you there, right? The west is sick, man. There's so much to do out here. It's the most beautiful part of the U.S. in my opinion. The mountains and the ocean and the Pacific and like all of it. All of the West is awesome in its own ways. The wildlife is dope. The air is great. People are good for the most part, minus the super big cities. Can't really say people are good in a city. There's so many people, it's like you can't even group it all into one thing. But it's so expensive. It's so unreal. I started looking again, being like, man, I really would love to have something in Colorado. So I start looking at like Grand Junction, Colorado, which is like one of the cheapest parts of Colorado that still feels like Colorado, because you can go super far south and super far east in Colorado, and it gets like Midwest cheap almost. It's a shithole out there. Crime rate's high, super dry. It's like shit doesn't like, there's like hardly any like grass, and the average just towns are just crappy feeling in the southeast of Colorado. Pueblo's the worst. Pueblo's like the armpit of Colorado, so I don't even count that. You can find cheap shit there, but Pueblo sucks. Sorry, if you live in Pueblo, I'm sorry. I'm still jealous of you. You live in Colorado, and you're not that far from the good parts of Colorado. Oh, big power outage. Big power outage. That doesn't count. If I crash, you guys can see my screen. You guys know I'm not fooling you or nothing. That shit don't count. No, we're on single player today. Jordan, since I'm doing the drive until I crash challenge, that would last like 30 seconds on the server. Literally. Maybe one day I'll do that. But that will last like 30 seconds. Shit, now my things messed up. Down Under, thank you, man. I appreciate you hanging out. I hope that you have a great day. Logic, I don't know about that, but thank you. Yeah, especially if you like to off-road that. Yeah, that's what... I loved Colorado for the dirt biking and camping. Oh my gosh. I have like no braking. I have to restart my wheelbase again. Dude, I think Oregon can be pretty cheap too. Not Midwest cheap, but in the West, I think that Oregon is one of the cheapest options actually. If you start looking like in bumfuck nowhere. Pretty much whenever you're talking cheap house, you're talking bumfuck nowhere. There's not a Walmart for an hour or further away. What's going on here? Oh, my clutch isn't working. We do got some weird pedal stuff going on. There we go. The power outages is really just messing up everything I own. Is today the weekend? It's Saturday right now? Yes, sir, Sam. Josh, Moza R3, Moza SRP pedals, Moza handbrake shifter. I have a couple setup tour videos on my page if you check it out. What's this guy doing? Why are they driving on the parking spaces? Should we hit a 360? Fuck it. Oh, it was a terrible idea. It was a terrible idea, man. Ooh. I don't know. I don't think anybody's actually listening to the rant that I was on. The 360 was not a good idea. Grayson was good with it. But in the Midwest, so get this, I have a friend, back to, I don't know, is anybody listening? At this point, I'm just emptying my brain. I don't know if anyone's... Oh my god. I thought we were hitting that pole for sure. Ah, and then we gripped up in third. I've been listening. Okay, Skids is there. I'm gonna put my wheel settings on a Patreon soon. I need to start messing with them and really trying to dial them in. But for the most part, I just use the Moza drift setup. It's all about the car on BeamNG. It's not about the wheel settings. I mean, the wheel settings are as important as ever, but which in my opinion, that means they're not important at all. They are, especially if you're trying to fine-tune your shit and actually get good, which I need to do. I'm at the level where it's stupid that I don't have super dialed settings. It's all about the car build on Beam. Sean said nah. Wait, Sean says nah, I wasn't listening. Is that what that means? So I've been looking at all these things, right? When it comes to what the hell am I gonna do next and houses, shit. Reshad, thanks for the follow. In the Midwest, I have some friends. I think 2 more minutes and you'll crash. Skids, you should pin that comment, low key. In the Midwest, I have a friend who runs a drift track. He like manages the drift days on the racetrack, right? Like he puts it together. He hosts the event, maybe I should say, which is sick. This is like a friend that I've met up with. He's let me drive his car. We've been internet homies for years now. I have family in Iowa, a couple hours from that track. My parents and some other family. Yeah, Grayson, yep. But it's kind of, to be honest though, I try to like be a little bit weird about that, to rage bait a little. Like I kind of like how I have it say crash equals end stream instead of like total car, because then it generates like that exact comment from randoms. And hopefully we can get hit the For You page a bit and be, you know, stirring some people up by bumping into curbs and such. Hate to say it, but you know, don't hate the play, hate the game. That's what I'm saying. That's why today's our first day. We're back on the TikTok bullshit. Do what it takes to get views on TikTok. I've just been getting on, having a good time. I've just been getting on and fucking around, which honestly, it's been working pretty well. Yep. But it is until the car doesn't move. Oop, you gotta pull one of these. You gotta pull a little fucking big handbrake turn last second. They'd never guess you were gonna turn. Oh, we just about totaled the car. I just about broke my axle on that curb. Yeah, right, the magician never reveals his secret. G-Wolf, what's a good player? Skids, if you're still listening, I could have just crashed. I was just foot to the floor staring at the chat, and it got really swingy. We might do a map change at some point. I was gonna do West Coast map. I don't know why I didn't. Last second I loaded into the East Coast. Expect to see, I don't know, the whole, if anybody's been listening to the rant, expect to see a bunch more TikTok-y content. Hate to say it, but we're gonna have to do a driving, trying to escape the flood scenario. There's a few different maps to do that. Do you like turbo? Every crash is 20 push-ups? That's crazy. I couldn't do that. 20 push-ups is about my max. Push-ups do still not sit well with my shoulder. I'm also watching Zenteria. I haven't heard of that. So I dropped by. Dude, G-Wolf, I appreciate you hopping in, man. Yeah, we're doing the drive until we crash stream, so who knows how long we'll be here. Could be, oh my gosh. It could be like Grayson said, it could be like 2 more minutes. And it could be, I've done these where they lasted like 5 hours before. So we'll see. Feel free to come and go. Juked one so hard they flipped. Oh, haven't tried after PT. Yeah, Skids. I also actually waited for an unreasonably long amount of time. I'm still weird about them. That's actually, your wrist is the issue, right? That's what, when I do push-ups, I have to do like my fists on the ground because I broke my right wrist many moons ago, so I can't like bend it all the way and put a lot of weight on it like that. So I do the fist in the ground, so you don't have to bend my wrist, and then they don't hurt. Dude, but in the Midwest, you can buy a freaking duplex, a triplex, or a quadplex for under $200,000. Actually, yeah, yep, I found a quadplex this morning. I found the first quadplex of the search. Isn't that insane? And obviously rent's like a lot lower there, so like the whole income thing, or the whole money situation is just on a smaller scale than out west, but that's cool because that's how it is. So theoretically, best case scenario, you can find a quadplex in Iowa for 150 to 200 grand, rent out the 3 units, other units, live in one, and on the average home, on the average quadplex and even triplex, the numbers are close to the same. It's looking like every month you could be profiting from like $500 to $1,500 a month, depending on the situations, and living for free on top of that. Your mortgage is covered on top of that. They're paying a mortgage for you, and then on that same level, you're also gaining, of course, just like equity in the home. And the kicker is, you can get an FHA loan, and you only have to put 3.5% down. Because when you're buying a property like that, it's recommended you have, I think you have to too, a bank has to see reserve. You guys hear the bass outside? I'm in the hood right now, bro. We are in like the actual ghetto hood right now in real life, by the way. I'm sitting in a very questionable parking lot. 9 out of 10 people that are outside of the van right now, walking by, driving by, scare me. It's intimidating out here. Dude, straight up, skids. Straight up. But dude, you can get an FHA loan, you only have to put 3.5% down. So that means you can get a $200,000 quadplex that can make you $1,000 a month. And of course, there's all the possibilities of issues that come with those. About $6 grand down. And on paper, no big issues. It should make between 6 to 10 grand a year. So theoretically, you can just go get one of those things. You have to live in it for 1 year. That's part of the catch of the 3.5 down FHA loan. You have to live in the property for a year after you get it. That's part of the catch. It's like first time home buyer kind of shit. But the big thing that really got me is, I don't know, that's just something I still have to research. There's another type of loan, I forget what it is, like a DCCA or some shit, that you can use the rent, the potential rent income from your tenants. You can use that as income to justify towards the bank to get the loan, right? So like for my example, I don't make shit for money a month. I'm very frugal and I save like literally every fucking dollar I can. But I really don't make that much, especially like there's months where I don't make like hardly anything. I have a bad month where I don't get many numbers, I don't have any brand deals hit me up, streams are really dry. So like to get a loan's gonna be tough for me, especially if you're talking for a $200,000 house. For me to just go get, they're gonna be like, no, fuck no, TikTok boy, we ain't giving you shit. You're gonna lose that house in no time. But there's loans out there that, for a property like that, on paper it shows that you can get the house being rented out and you living in it, you'll still be covering the mortgage and more. Midwest, dude, all over. I'm not even just talking 200K houses. You can get a 50K house. You can get a house for under 100. I'm talking a fucking a triplex or a fourplex, like a mini apartment building, essentially. A lot of them are just houses that have been modified into being triplexes and quadplexes, so it just looks like a normal house on the outside. Ooh, that was close, but then they got separate electric meters and gas inlets and shit. 4070 I-9. But there's loans where on paper you can get you can use your possible tenants' rent as your income, so then you only have up to 75% of the loan. So for 200, yeah, dude, I spent too much money on the laptop. It's starting to struggle though. It used to be better, and my laptop's starting to get tired. I had to drop from ultra settings to high settings on Beam. It used to run them. So on a $200,000 house, the bank only wants to see that you can handle covering $50,000 loan. And then if you're using the FHA loan, but that's the thing, that's what I have to research, is if you can do that on an FHA loan. Because that's a different type of loan that'll let you do that. And the FHA loan is the 3.5% down. That's how you get away with like putting nothing down to get into a property. But dude, if you could, oh, just imagine. But yeah, so there's the two different loans, there's two options. And even if not, the other loan, then you have to put like 20% down. So on a $200,000 house, what is that? 20 grand? No. 40 grand. Oh. Holy shit, a level 36 gifter just joined the stream. That might be the highest gift level I've seen. Oh. But really though, at the end of the day, that's maybe sort of possible. Celestian? Wait, Celestial. We'll just call you Siren. We'll just... Celestial. Sorry, this is a common for me. I butcher names like it's my job. But yeah, either one are options. Either one are crazy good options. You can find that shit's for 200 grand for a triplex, and you do the FHA thing and put 3.5% down, and then as long as you can get qualified, as long as the bank will give you that loan, which really it shouldn't be that much, because a loan, that exact loan, you're talking like including insurance, mortgage insurance, all the shits, you're looking at like $1,500 a month, I think. Possibly. I just about went head on into that car. Correct the third time. Third time's the charm, right? You're good at drifting. Thank you, MD. Appreciate you, man. Siren, thanks for the follow. I missed one letter in a sentence, and he goes, "What does that mean?" You'll get used to it. I know. I was praising another. Oh fuck, we're screwed. Nope, we saved it. We saved it. Woo. Oh, but we put a bumper in the back bumper. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. E36 is starting to look a little bit used now. Remember, chat, when we total the car, it's done for. We're over. We're getting off the game. I need to chill, I guess. How's he doing this? What do you mean, Vincent? Playing in a car? Vincent, check out my page. First person view, please. Bro's just yapping. I am, dude. I am. Physical clean. Oh! No way! That was epic. I was in first person view for it too. It actually startled me. Thank you. No way that actually happened. Skid says, wait. W fucking siren. We got the reset car. I'm glad that worked. I was worried that wouldn't work. Look at that. We have got the reset car, dude. Brother, why do you have a... Dude, priorities, Chris. Why do you have a simulator and a transit? Father Finstack, what's good? Siren, thank you so much. That's sick. I can read. Most people, you'd be surprised. I wondered if anybody would see that, because I have put my description as many things. That's the only spot I mentioned the Galaxy. I should have said it in the video. That's what I'm saying. You joined into the middle of like an hour-long, 40-minute-long rant that I was never really hitting any of the points I was trying to hit. I'm trying to lock back in on my TikTok-y type shit. For like a year, I actually needed to chill, so I had to reset. Appreciate you. Dude, for the past like year or two, I've just really stopped trying to do like the TikTok energy. You know what I mean? Like the fast-paced videos that are something like trendy, like this, like driving until I crash. Vincent, appreciate you, man. Finstex says stream over. Mr. Father, the cars can blow up if somebody on TikTok sends a Galaxy, and then it also just resets us. And hold up. So, okay, we're gonna get it right this time. Celestial Siren sent a Galaxy. Thank you for the perfumes too. Hold up. When are you gonna crash? I'm getting tired of watching, dude. I got you. We'll get back. Let's go back to the city so we can drift around. That'll make us more likely to total the car for sure. The whole point of the story is, I'm just trying to say, man, sorry. If you guys start seeing some videos coming out that are like that exact thing, thank you so much for supporting that. Yo, Siren with the hat and mustache too. Siren going off on it. Thank you. If you guys start seeing videos where it's like a Galaxy blows up my car, I'm sorry. All right. For the past year or so, I've backed off doing like super TikTok-y styled content, but I'm locking back in. I'm locked back into the vision. Maybe someday I can have a house. Maybe if I follow every TikTok trend. It doesn't quite work like that, but yep, chair does a 180. Yep, I installed a seat swivel on it. Dude, Siren going crazy on the roses. 103 roses. Thank you very much, Miss Siren. We almost hit half the gift goal. Is that E-Ride Pro shirt? It is. Shout out E-Ride Pro for hooking it up with a shirt. They gave me a couple shirts and a couple hats. Oh fuck. I'm suddenly getting like 3 frames per second. I gave the other hat to the homie, shout out E-Moto Works, the homie Dave, the owner of E-Moto Works. He fixed my bike, he fixed my E-Ride for me. Big dubs. When I went to pick up the part from E-Ride, they gave me a couple shirts and a couple hats. So I had to pass one on to the homie. Very cool of them. I take back my shout out from E-Ride though, because they won't give me a cool bike. Boo, E-Ride. I'm kidding. Kind of. They said they were going to give me a free bike, bro. They blue-balled me super hard. Did you say that? But yeah, Vincent had to pull the whole seat off the van, put the seat swivel underneath of it, and like hook the seat, well, put the seat on the seat swivel and then put it back in the van, installed it. It was kind of a bear. The seat swivel was like almost $400, which I felt like was really taxed. I felt like it didn't need to be that expensive for just like a really simple little swivel, but I don't know. Have a good day. This looks so dope. I want to check it out. Thank you very much, Miss Siren. Chat, shout out W's to Miss Siren. Hopefully somebody replies. I don't know. They don't usually give W's. She came in and hit us with a Galaxy. Got us a nice, fresh E36. Look at this. We were starting to beat it up a little bit. That might be the only Galaxy we could all stream. She's the one to do it. W's. Big W. Nice. We got Skids with the input. Thank you, Skids. Sniper God, what's good, bro? You run Starlink? I run Connectin', which is like a... Yo, Sideways says W. Holy shit, we just about ended the stream over reading that. Vincent says W. Thank you, YouTube chat. Look at that. Not a one on TikTok where the gifts actually happen, but even the YouTube chat's like, hell yeah. Good peoples, good peoples. What the fuck was I saying? I don't know. Probably nothing. Probably not shit. Hopefully that's me in 2 years, dude. Did I ever... Miss Siren just gave us a brand new car. Right after we had about the same exact collision. We had, except for on the opposite side of the car. The bumper just got tore out like that in the back. Can you guys see the frame drop? Can you guys see when I'm getting like 2 frames per second or not? Fritz, what's good, player? Welcome back. Carolyn was asking where you were yesterday. Malin, what's good, player? Malin going off on the roses. Awkward whistle. Anyways. What the hell are we talking about? I really don't remember what the hell I was talking about. Dude, Malin is going in on the roses. Thank you, player. I just remembered I probably shouldn't be being too loud confidently. I should probably be... I'm in the fucking hood right now, dude. Malin, dude, thank you. Malin finished off the live goal. Appreciate you, man. Chat, be sure to go drop Mr. Malin a follow. Oh my god. I saw you guys doing the drive, or the escape the flood, and it looks so fun, dude. I'm trying to get in on that. I haven't done that for a long time. Dude, my computer's struggling right now, and I think it might be because my solar power system, my battery's being a bitch. Oh yeah, connecting internet. It's an RV Wi-Fi service. But I broke the router. I dropped that shit. Yo! You guys hear that? I am the most. Oh fuck, I fucked it up. And I live in a van down by the river. What do you mean I reset? The bumper's literally still hanging off. Malin, thank you for the sub, player. Thank you for the sub, man. YouTube don't pay you? Dude, I don't make shit off YouTube. I don't make shit. Other than like Chris Lewis coming in and super chatting me, and Granny Joe doing memberships, and Double OG super chatting, and the other subs. I make like fucking $5 to $20 off a YouTube video, maybe. Off a good one. Don't make shit! But with all the giftage and super chats and shit on the stream, is like, I don't know, I make a few hundred bucks a month on YouTube, I think. It's really variable. It's really... Vincent, I appreciate you. Let's get this man to a sub goal. Thank you, man. He's the nicest guy out here. Malin, same to you. Chat, be sure to follow Malin. Malin is just like normal, good people, dude. Oh, little more bumper touchage there. Thank you, Malin. Dude, I saw you're killing it on subs, right? Did I see that? Did I see it? You had like almost 40 subs or some shit? Do you live in your car? I mean, I try to not word it that way, but kinda, yeah. That's kinda what's going on here. That is what's going on here. It's just a big car, I guess. Oh. TikTok, Moises. TikTok. Well, really, I make money through the whole realm of it. You know what I mean? There's not really, that's the thing about the social media is I make a couple bucks there, a couple bucks there. Mailing, motherfuckers like mailing, dude, make a few bucks off mailing, subbing, sending some gifts and shit. Last time he was in here, he dropped a big ass gift. But the base of my income is my ad videos on TikTok. When companies hit me up and they just want me to make like a promotional video, when you guys see me promoting some random ass game or some shit, don't hate me. Drop a comment on it, like it, watch the video all the way through, comment and say a W brand or some shit, dude. Brother needs to, Unk needs to eat, and that's definitely the base of it all. That's the most. Damn, Malin with a fucking game controller too. Appreciate you, player. We're doing the drive until we crash, Malin. This is a Dan's Gaming Van special. I've been doing these on and off for years. This time I have it though. For the first time ever, I made it to where chat has some power in it. That I have a galaxy blows up the car and resets the car. I wasn't sure about doing that because it like low key, sometimes I'll do this for like 3-4 hours, and by the end of it, I'm like, I'm ready to crash the car and fucking continue on with my day. You know, like the stream starts dragging on, so I just get more and more risky driving. I was worried about like, I'd crash it, somebody'd send the Galaxy to reset, and then I'd be trapped. I'm trapped here. It's like a subathon unintentionally. Which I still have never done that. Someday I need to do that still. I don't know how to do that. I've never done the GIFs add time scenario, but that is something that I've been slacking on. It's tough to do in the van because I can only stream for so long. But with the AC or the AC to DC charger I installed recently, and the old gas Jenny that I got, the little gas generator. If I'm in the right area, if I'm somewhere where I can run the generator, theoretically I can stream forever. I hate to say that out loud. So that's a good excuse, is I'm running out of solar power. It's a real excuse. But sometimes it's nice. It's like I have to get off stream right now. If I had unlimited power, the numbers are good enough. Sometimes I'd like to stay on, but I gotta go. Which kind of nice, forces me off. What the fuck am I talking about? Pearson, check out the channel. A couple of my more recent YouTube shorts are about showing the van. Just park it at Love's, pull the generator out, fire that thing, whoa, fucking running out of the gas station. That's what, dude, the mountains are kind of close to me right now, but it's hot as fuck in the mountains right now. Anyways, it's hot as fuck in the mountains near me. Mr. Off, what's good? 200 people. Yeah, dude, stoked. Appreciate you guys all being here. Appreciate you guys waiting for me to crash. I was low-key hoping that this video was going viral on YouTube. I posted it, and within like the first few minutes, it got like 300 views, which normally it takes like an hour. Normally it takes like an hour to get like fucking 10 views on YouTube for me. But it peaked. It got 1,000 views and only 9 likes. Everybody just looked at it confused and was like, what the fuck is this? And scrolled away. Damn it! I assume it's a similar situation on the top. Yep, Vincent. Currently on the West Coast. Where are we? We're in the hood right now, to be honest, dude. We are in the ghetto. We're in this, one of the sketchiest places that I've ever hung out, I feel. But I'm trying to stay near the bay. I'm trying to stay near, because it's already starting to get warm. And the second you drive away from the ocean, I'm going into the mountains to hang out with a homie on Monday. Shout out Garrett Jenner, if anybody happens to know who that is. Pro skateboard guy. But it's hot as shit out there. So I wanted to be like close to him, but as close as I can to be without being off the water and in the heat. Be Well Gaming, thanks for the follow. 1069. Oh, nice. Somebody's fucking jamming outside the van. Someone's walking by with the tunes on. You guys hear that? Fucking roll down the window. Hey, what's the name of that song? Yeah, we're just outside of San Francisco. I mean, we're closer to Oakland right now. Oakland, California. I love that sound a bit. Yeah, I had a dude pull up on me this morning and be like, "Yo, what's up with that bike? Do you like wheelies or whatever?" And he happened to be like a stunt rider. He has like a 636. It was him and it was a dad and son. And he's like, "Yeah, man, like we like to do wheelies," and he shows me a clip of his like little son, like 7 years old or something, mobbing wheelies right beside him. They're like in the pits. They both started off in a straight wheelie side by side, and then they got into like tandem donuts together. It was the sickest thing. It was the sickest thing. But he said there's a big wheelie ride out right now today. It's like, damn, bro, don't even tempt me with that shit. Don't even. But he was casually talking about the area and saying some gnarly shit. Yeah, I grew up around here, man. And then he like casually lore dropped that he tried to rob a bank and had to go to prison for a good few years. And he downplayed it as if it's just like, yeah, it's just what we do around here. It's just how it is around here, you know? And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Alfie, I appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate you pulling up, man. I hope you have a good rest of the day. Saber, what's good, man? Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. The crash is out of the screen. Oh, is it really? Is it really? Maximum RPMs. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. Let me fix that real quick. Let's scoot it. Should I center it? There we go. I had to fix the text on YouTube. I want a 636. Yeah, that's what he was riding. Or not what he's riding, but what he has. He also has a Sportster stunt build, and he has a Bagger stunt build. I told him, I was like, dude, I'm so glad that my knee is totaled right now. My knee is giving me so many issues, because otherwise I'd be begging you to let me dump the clutch on your Sportster just once. Or maybe like just 10 times, actually. Not just once. I need more than one. That'll take me a minute. That'll take me a minute. When he says my grandpa died on a 636, what was Gramps doing on a 636? Who put Gramps on the 636? Sweet setup, very innovative. Thank you, human. Appreciate it. This is BeamNG Drive. Oh, dang, it will be sick, Saber, or even just a stream at the lot where everybody's practicing. Just a drag race. People don't really be drag racing 636s. That's crazy work. Why are you lying? Why do people come in the chat and just... I don't believe any of this. This all seems phony to me, I'm gonna be honest. What you're saying to me, I forgot. Just say words, Dan. I'm gonna be honest. Not buying any of it. Not buying any of it. Dude, I had a regular do that on YouTube the other day and I was bummed. If it's not phony, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But just like the other day, I have one of my regulars in the chat just start going off on some shit like that. He was just like, I don't even remember. The spiral was unreal. It was like to the point where I was almost gonna have to mute him. What did he say? He said the most crazy shit. He's like, I just got in a car crash, or I'm in a car crash right now. Everyone's dead but me. And it was one of my regulars. That's like, I assumed he might be younger just by the way that he was communicating through text or comments. You know, you can get a feeling. It's like, you know, a rough idea of the age. And I was like, I don't know. I'll let a few of them slide. He's like, just like got in a car crash. Everyone's dead but me. And then he said, like, something else gnarly happened. And then he said his dog just ran away too. And then He crashed his mountain bike and broke his arm in the same moment, and he was just like, it was just like, he was literally just like, you could very clearly tell he was just like a kid just saying shit. And then fucking, I don't know what the next, it was like just the most ridiculous things. My uncle ran over my sister now. Oh no, someone just called me and my uncle ran. I'm like, dude, what in the fuck are you talking? Yeah, let me go on TikTok, right. And he'd been like in the stream commenting for like an hour. So he's like just like in there watching. And then it was a progressive thing. It was a progressive thing. Even before the whole car crash thing, it was just slowly getting more and more like weird in some way. I don't remember what exactly was on. Jordan, what you on? What you on? I almost just smoked that curb. That was almost the end. Ooh. Yeah, Dare, check out the page. Check out the page, or just read the username, really. Oh, damn, Jordan. Free the homie. Free the homie. He didn't deserve it. Do you know Brian 636? I know of him, of course. Don't know him. I have mutuals with him. I have a couple friends that are good friends with him, which is cool. But no, I've never met him. He's a ripper. He's like the guy. He's like the guy. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that car slowed down. Damn, a week and a half ago is crazy. Jerome, no. Are you a real human, Jerome? You can't be a real person. Please tell me you're a bot. Somebody please tell me that's a super bot looking account. It was for... Oh. I'll get you for that. I'll get you for that. Oh, he just about put it into the bush. I looked away for a second, dude. I have no force feedback right now. Oh, I can't see what's happening. There we go. How long have you been live? We just crossed over 1 hour. We just hit the exact 1 hour mark. Super good, 66, S12K. Ooh, I don't think I've seen any clips of him on the Pan Am. I don't follow. I mean, like, I don't even follow Brian. On my old account, I'm sure I do. My old Instagram, that's just full of bike stuff. But I don't keep up with them or nothing. Sorry, chat. I just wanted to check, just to have an idea. Oh, video's flopping hard today. Yes, sir. We're in a van. Yep. You know, we're gonna have to do a super long stream soon, just for science. We're talking like 8 hours. I'm gonna have to have one of these days set aside that is just the plan. We're just gonna stream for all freaking day, like literally late 8-hour stream. He doesn't ride the Pan Am a lot, but when he does, he's pretty good on it. I believe that. That's a badass bike to be wheeling in. Those things are pretty neat looking. That was wild. I still don't, yeah. Do you recommend a Moza R3? I might want to get it. I do. Depending on your scenario and everything. Depends like what you want to do with your sim rig, depends what your budget is, depends who you are as a human being, low-key. If you're the kind of person that can be happy with things, or if you're always the I wish I got the better one. If you're the I wish I got the better one kind of guy, when you buy something, you go for the cheaper one, you regret it. I'd say go for the R5. If it's your first wheel ever, and you're just trying to just test out sim racing, and that's about your budget, the R3 fits. Yes, get it. You'll love it. Oh, you'll love it. And I have a heavy ass wheel on mine. It still feels great. I had a post on Instagram do pretty well the other day and got a handful of different comments. And the one comment was somebody mentioning like the heavy wheel and light wheelbase not working. There's someone right outside the van. I want to get Ninja 400. My mom might disown me if I do. It's kind of valid. Oh, power outage. I have no power. I can't do anything. Ooh, we didn't take it off the road. If you do order a Mozar 3, you also should order through my link in my bio. I would greatly appreciate it. Just click on the link in my bio, and we'll go to the link tree and then find the Moza link on the link tree and click on that. When you go to order it, just order it through that link. You can just go to the main screen, add all your shit to the cart or whatever, just as you would. Or supposedly, if you just go click on the link within 30 days of ordering something, it stays because it's a sticky, what is it, a sticky cookie or some bullshit? Sticky link. It stays in your cookies for like 30 days, or I don't know. Do a 360. Do a kickflip. Do a kickflip. Fits in. Got a lot of sport bike features, right? I have a Honda CL350, Luca. I have a CL350 back home. Nate says, please crash. Nate's like, come on, bro. Get this shit over with. What game? Whoa, what game is that? This is Beam NG. You didn't crash. Your bumper's annihilated. How's that? It's a magic. It's a magic thing. It's a magic trick. Should I get brake performance clip and the clutch? The clutch, yes. Undoubtedly, 1000% get the clutch, yes. You should definitely just factor that into the cost of the sim rig. Just account on getting the clutch right off the bat. In my opinion, that is a must-have. Especially if you want to do drifting. That kind of goes back to being like, it really depends what you're trying to do on the sim rig and such. But if you're trying to drift, the clutch is huge. Or if you plan to get a shifter or handbrake anytime soon, the clutch is also huge. But the brake kit, I don't know. That's up to you. I have a brake kit in the back of the van I've been meaning to install on my pedals, and I still haven't. I've had a broken spring in my brakes for months and months. This guy, homie just says, this guy in his car. That's homie's whole comment. That's what he had to say about the stream. To me. That's what he commented to me. This guy in his car. You play other games later? I was thinking about that. 19? Probably not. But if the stream would have started going viral, if I would have gotten crazy views. Random edits, what are you talking about? This is the first time you commented. Even if I had been crashing it and resetting the car, you ain't been in here for more than like 30 seconds. What you on about? What you on about, Sonny? What am I saying? What was I just saying? The brake kit? I would definitely not say the brake kit, especially right off the rip, is a necessity. By no means would I feel pressured to buy that, especially right away. That's one of those things you can just upgrade later on, and then you'll appreciate it more. And I guess the clutch is the same. But me personally, if I'm buying a sim rig, it has a clutch. Period. Period. Yep, we played a little bit of Assetto Corsa. If the stream was going to pop off, I was thinking about when I crashed, I'd maybe fire up some BMX Streets pipe. But the stream is not looking as if it's going to be doing anything crazy today. So, odds are when we crash, the stream will just end. Oh, James says I disagree. Get the brake kit right away. It's all very opinionated. But I think do you think he could drive us? Oh, for sure, for sure. Cars and motorcyclists as well. Ben, thank you for the rose. I haven't, we can't see if the axle is destroyed yet. There's a chance the car's okay. Like, it looks like the T-bone might have been just before the axle. The wheel might have not got hit and it might still drive, okay, like, decently. Let's see. Here we go. Moment of truth. Let's roll forward a little bit. Do we have power to the wheels? We do have power to the wheels. We have braking. No way the wheel's perfect. Oh, it's not perfect. Dude, that was the luckiest T-bone ever. For my situation that we got going on right now, here, let's pull over. I just bumped the reset button. I don't know what to do about that. Is there a way I can undo a reset? I had the perfect amount of damage for stream. We could have drove around with that car just T-boned like that. Should I hop in a car and T-bone the car to try to simulate that crash? Should I spawn in another car and T-bone it? That was the perfect amount of damage to where it looked like my car was just totaled as fuck, but I was still just casually driving around. Little polish will look new. That sucks. I swear to God I didn't try to do that. I was trying to move my camera. And my camera toggle is right by my reset button. Dude, that was so lame. The DoorDash car that shows up when it says... Wait. Yeah, right, exactly, Skids. The car's just beat to shit. Looks like it's been totaled 4 times. What's up, Justin? Was good? Didn't mean to wreck you, dude. James, you're good. I don't know, dude. I feel like such a crook. I feel like such a crook right now. You're right, James. I should have my camera on the other one anyways, because this joystick's broken. So I should have my camera on the other one anyway. We're going to the West Coast map. I'm not ending it. That's a lame-ass way to end it. The car wasn't totaled. I hate that that just happened. What's up, Jordan? What's up, Aussie boy? If you guys don't mind me asking, how many people are watching on the tube? Just curious. Set up in the car. Fuck it, mom's not home. We're putting the sim rig in her car. At least the BMW looks beautiful again, right? That's fair. Oh, shit. It's a shame that video isn't going viral. Unc forgot how to make a video go viral. Get away from me, bug. Alright. Let's load her back in. What a dill hole. Cars and motorcycles, drop a follow and come back tomorrow and we'll drift a truck. 69? Nice. Nice. Classic 69. Nice. Perfect time to ask. Alright, wait, should we try to change the text on the screen? Skids, do you remember what I had it set to the last time I did this? The dog's starting to complain. Should we do... Stream ends when I crash? Live ends when I crash? Let's try changing it up a little bit. Cassie's acting like there's somebody right outside. I shouldn't have said any of the words I just said. Her name and then the O word. I just completely validated her noises. Let's try that. Live ends when I crash. Just a little switch up. There we go. That looks nice. Oh, 69 Camaros are sick, bro. I don't know though. I'm feeling kind of revitalized, kids. I know you're the only fucking one that listened to the whole thing or gives a shit. But isn't that crazy? Were you here when I got towards the end? Can you add a border to the shadow? What does that mean? Or do you mean a... what do you mean? Do you like E46s? I do. I've had an E46. I had a... Judge me, but I had a E46. It was a 330xi. So it was all-wheel drive and automatic. So in some people's eyes, and in a way, it was like the lamest. But it was also the 330i, so it had that big old 3.0 inline 6-inner. And it boogied pretty good for what it was, for being a heavy-ass old all-wheel drive 4-door sedan. I did. I really liked it. I liked it until I didn't. Until I started having transmission-related issues at 90,000 miles. What do you mean the truck won't spin them? Does it have some sort of computer system shit going on? Ooh, nice, Charlie. I wanted a CI pretty bad. I did. I wanted the 2-door. Around the text shadow? I didn't really look to see what it looked like. Let me just look and make sure it doesn't look like shit. Yeah, I see what you mean. The black. And like the shadow's like kind of transparent. I don't know how to do any of this. I'm out. I'm out. I should have set that up before stream. I wonder what this stream was that we had pop off, how I had it looking. Because the last time I did this, it did kind of work. I mean, stream didn't go crazy viral, but I think we had a few hundred or 400 people in here or something. Where's this guy's production team? For real? What the hell? CJ! Skids, what the hell's going on around here? It has advanced stuff. Oh, that until it's deleted. No way, bro. You can't even push a button? That sounds unsafe, though. Like a forced traction control in a truck? Or some sort of like safety shit like that? Because like what if you're up in the mountains and you need to spin tires to get moving? To maneuver the situation correctly off-roading. What if you need to spin a little bit of tires? Have the, you know what I mean? That's crazy. I hate that for you, JJ. I'm sorry. You guys start chopping shit up just to do a little Bernie. Within the first 10 minutes of owning the van, first thing I did was put it in manual mode, turn off TSC, put it in first, and rip a good little burnout. Gotta test it out, you know? Oh shit, coolant's overheating. Got a wild job offer? I'm gonna end up giving that a shot. Starting to hit cars. Oh, no way. Justin, what's the new one? You should be drifting a van? I should. We will be drifting a van on stream eventually. Let's make sure we have the good radiator in this, because I don't think I do. I do not. Let's get the ultra high performance radiator in this thing. And then, should we turn on traffic and start driving around? Yeah, let's do that for a little. Maybe we'll turn on traffic, drive into the city, and then once we get into the city, we'll turn off traffic and do a little drifting. Hatter, thanks for the follow. I've been stuck in my Kia Rondo and ripped it out because there's one button to turn it all off. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is like you need to be able to turn off, but I know it is a thing. I know, was it my Prius? Priuses are sick, by the way, chat. Crazy cheap. It's unbelievable. Bro, if I... Oh my god, that's so... Dude, it's freaking... Damn. What's up, Josh? What's up, Josh? Dude, if I end up skids, like, on that whole fucking slumlord thing... If I do all that, I have to get another Prius. That just fits so perfectly. The Section 8 housing guy being like, yeah, of course I drive a Prius. It's so affordable. How'd I find... Wait, watch Josh play. Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Josh... I don't know how to say your last name. Hoang? We are... where am I right now? I'm like north of Oakland, California. Day 9 of telling you to do E39. Dude, I got you tomorrow, Santiago. Pull up tomorrow, I swear to God, I got you. 70K assembling parts, sounds like cake. Ooh, Justin, sick, bro. I could see how, you know, working on cars, you'd get burnt out on that shit eventually. Yeah, dude, we're north of Oakland. Oakland, California! Dude, it is... it's like the sketchiest place I've hung out, I think, where I'm at right now. Speaking of which, I should probably like lock my doors. Should I? Yeah. Doesn't hurt. This guy totally wants to fucking race. He's getting me! I don't know, man. If that was a race to the next light, who won? Me in traffic in my bone stock E36, thinking that every mom in her fucking minivan is trying to race me. Meanwhile, she's like putting on her makeup, FaceTiming somebody, and has the music just blaring, and she's just casually driving to work. It's crazy how fast people be driving just casually. Just like the average person in all new cars are fast as fuck. Pretty much everything made in 2025 is like faster than this sports car from 1990. Largely faster, which is crazy. The amount of people at stoplights that are just like foot to the floor, literally squealing their tires out of the stoplight as they're just like scrolling and like, so strange. Dude, nice, James. Thank you. So we're going upwards. Thank you, James, for letting me know. Maybe that text is better than what I have. Bro, dead ass. Shops have their perks. That's more... Yeah, dude, that would feel good. I couldn't imagine that, bro. I can live off like 10K a year. I couldn't imagine 6 times that. That would be very nice. Justin, did you guys hear that? I mean, it's the middle of the day. I don't think that there's surely nobody lighting off fireworks as for a nice daytime fireworks show. As I was just saying about 30 seconds ago, I'm in the true hood right now, just north of Oakland, California. The average person... I think that's fireworks. Cassie, it's okay. That sucks. That's gonna freak my dog out and gonna mess up the stream because she gets really scared. Oh, shit. And we crashed because of it. No. Sit. That's okay. I might need to end the stream anyways if there's fireworks going off, or maybe I should probably just dip. Is this pre-recorded? No. Quit. I know, we're in the hood and they're fucking blowing shit up and shooting stuff or something. Just go lay down. It's okay. Just go lay down. Cassie's extremely afraid of fireworks. It's a good thing you locked your doors, Milk. I'm glad that you stayed in here that long. I know. Come here. You can just hang out with Dad. Yeah, come on. Oh, dude, it's literally like in the parking lot. It is in the parking lot. Or it's maybe across the street in the next nearest parking spot. Damn it, dude, we might need a dip. Come here. Stop it. One back. Go lay down. God damn it. Motherfuckers. Who are we lighting off fireworks? Noon. On a random Saturday. What good does that do? I wonder if there's some super hood shit happening right over there. Could be. Like, what if there's a small takeover sort of thing going on? That's what the fire there's. Come here. Just lay down. Kind of sees tweaking now. Take a peek. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The parking lot I'm in, that's like I heard some shit outside earlier that I really wanted to know what the noise was going by the van. There's music going by the van. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Go up. No. Up. 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 There you go. No more. Up. Oh shit, now I'm having a power outage. So my wheel and everything just reset. Dude, we're more so parked in goddamn Sandy Shores right now. Is that what it's called? Paw. Paw. Good girl. Oh, he's just a good girl. You guys see the dog? Sandy cheeks. Keep going. Why don't you play Forza Horizon? I used to. Oh shit, I can't see my game right now. There we go. Do you have air conditioner? I don't. It's actually just starting to get warm in here too. Alright, hopefully no more. Oh. We're also lagging now randomly. We went from explosives going off in the parking lot. I thought it was a gunshot at first. I don't think it is though. With the way that they were spaced out in timing, I think it's fireworks. It sounded just like the amount of time in between them sounded like the exact amount of time it takes to get another mortar set up and put into the tube and ready to go. Oh, drift score. See if we can keep the drift multiplier going. We got traffic turned on. Drive until we crash. Let's go for a nice little drift. I wish you guys could see the dog. Can you? We were doing good. Only the head, you can just see the occasional head poke out. Oh, Saber says 130 viewers. As the viewership on TikTok slowly declines, the viewership on YouTube slowly increases. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Saber, also appreciate you letting me know. To me, it felt like the stream was dying, as the van is slowly just getting hotter and hotter. And I'm parked in the ghetto in the hood. So there's explosions going on outside of the van. The dog is starting to freak out because of that. I was just thinking like, ah shit, the stream is toast. Look at her now, she's scared of the sound of a Harley going by. Just because she's set off. You're being good, girl. Why don't you just lay down? You can just get toesy and lay down if you want. Nope, you just have to stay. You just have to stay. Let me give her one chance. I think she's just gonna go pace around, so I'm gonna have to tell her to come back here and lay down. Come on, just come lay down. She's so scared right now. I know, why do hackers be setting off fireworks? Why do hackers do this? Come on, just come lay down. Where's the van, by the way? Oh shit, I probably messed up the camera angle though. Where's my keyboard? Where's my Z-board? Let's see. Camera angle ain't bad. I had it positioned this morning to where you could just barely see my feet too, so if you look closely, at the bottom of the screen, you could see me clutch kicking and shit. There we go. The cord's kind of in the way, but that's the camera cord. I don't know what to do about it. Okay, we back. We back. I also would like to go get a fan very soon. The dog is still just standing there staring at me like, Dad, they're fucking shooting shit out there. Dude, good thing I straightened it out. I just about smacked that curb completely sideways. That would have definitely ended the stream. Since I straightened out, just drove right over it. No big deal. That was sick. Who doesn't love a good on-ramp entrance drift? That was close. That was close. Maybe Dwight. Dude, this camera angle is not satisfying, huh? This angle making you look shorter than you are. Dude, that's hilarious, Dwight. Or, geez, that's hilarious, kids. Oh my god, that's so funny. The fisheye camera does do you dirty, though. That's what Dwight recently switched it over to, a better camera of some sort. Or he just changed his field of view settings. It looks like possibly a new camera. Or maybe you can just put it closer, but it looks like it's a different aspect, or not aspect ratio is the word I'm looking for. Different, like, millimeter of lens. Good girl, Cassie. Cassie's just laying on the floor. She never does that shit. Dude, YouTube chat, what? ICB. I've lived in my van for 5 years. I've seen more hoods than you'll most likely ever see, my guy. All of which I've spent way too much time in Southern California, sadly. I have definitely been through the thick of it. We're pretty much in Oakland, California right now. Oakland is very much known. Oh, very much known, and not known for, like, good things necessarily. Don't get me wrong, Oakland's cool. I'm down with the vibe, you know, it's cool out here. That's what, dude, I just had a local, oh, fuck, that was close. That was as close as it could have been to ripping my front wheel right off. That was lucky. That was lucky. I had a local pull up and tell me there's a ride out happening today. I wish my knee was feeling, to be honest, my knee is feeling good enough to where I could have went to the ride out. If I really wanted to and I wanted to be irresponsible, could have went and mobbed. Damn, I should have did that, dude. What the fuck? I could have went and mobbed some wheelies with the local Oakland crew. That would have been pretty sick. That would have been a cool experience. I would have been very much out of place. White boy from Iowa mobbing wheelies in the pack in Oakland? Come on, bro. That would have been sick. That would have been sick. Bro's going to the most dangerous places to stream. Well, yeah, pull up next week. We'll be at Compton streaming some GTA 5. I did actually stay about, what, how far was I from Compton? 2 miles or some shit. I was there on and off for like a week. But that's like, it ain't that bad over there. I mean, there's just like Compton's small. Put it that way. Outside of Compton isn't that bad. Doesn't feel that sketchy at all. Which a lot of places don't feel sketchy, but like that doesn't mean they're not. But even around Compton, I was surprised at how nice it was all the way around Compton. And then there's just like the specific areas you don't want to be. Which I did go ride my E-Moto through a little bit. I lived like 1.5 miles from fucking Skid Row, like a handful of turns away from Skid Row. Every time I went to go get groceries, my grocery store was like literally right around the corner from Skid Row, so I just kind of like, I take the long route to go get groceries pretty commonly and cruise through there on the E-Moto. Blast some wheelies for the homies down in Skid Row. They always love that shit, dude. They always love that shit. That was always interesting. They gentrifying the hell out of it. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's surprising how many sketchy places are very gentrified seeming. Yeah, 2 miles in a city is a big distance. Yep, that's exactly it. That's like when I was saying yesterday, I was talking about when I lived like four turns away from Skid Row. It didn't feel like that. I was parked in this big, beautiful grass park. Wait, Dan got a charger from DSI. Oh, dang. Oh, Saver. Wait, does it turn on? It hasn't been turned on? Does it work or not? Sadly, I only have the classics. Wait, does it work though? Oh, it turned on. That's the first part of the comment. Nice, Saber. That's sick. I love retro games. Oop, oop. I can't not go to Skid Row in my life at some point. Skid Row, 100%. I know it's fucked up to say. I know it's so fucked up. I get it. I get that this is like a messed up sentence. Mario, I do. I'm wearing the E-Ride shirt right now, even. The homies hooked it up. Sadly, I ruined my E-Ride hat. I wore that. My E-Ride hat was my daily for the longest time, and it fell apart. The button fell out of the back. I know it's super messed up to say this. I get it. But I do say that of all the places I've been in the van, Skid Row is one of the few that, like, I feel like... And in all of the, like, the less than great sides of Los Angeles, I would say is like a must-see kind of thing. It'll give you that shit, seeing shit like that, dude, no matter where you're from, Skid Row's next level, man. It's like, it gives you like some really good perspective. No matter how bad things are. And also it kind of gives you, on the same aspect of like seeing like the struggle, makes you appreciate where you're at no matter where you're at. On the same page, it's just interesting to see how different people live, because there's a lot of people in that area that, like, dude, they're building. I have footage on my phone. Not Skid Row, probably, mile and a half, pretty much just the opposite direction from where I was parked. At the LA River, at the Los Angeles River, like in GTA, that big concrete river. There are homeless encampments along there. And dude, there are some literal tiny houses. They have, and it's like on the street of Skid Row. There's literally blocks where the sidewalk is supposed to be. It is all converted into a giant tiny house using pallets. They build straight up houses out of pallets. They have real house doors. Like they have like normal house doors set up and windows in those motherfuckers. The one on LA River was like painted nice blue. They had flags hanging. They had a literal white picket fence. It was insane, bro. It literally just looked like a semi-nice little tiny house on the fucking side of the LA River. And it's so interesting. Seen some story of seen some video of a guy with a 2-story one? Yep, absolutely, dude. That's what I'm saying is like that shit. There was a bunch of them that were fucking tall. Very likely, like either, yeah, some weird, I don't know what could be going on inside of there. But that is kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime thing that it's cool to see. It's crazy to see that shit in person, to smell it, dude. That's the gnarliest part of Skid Row. There's like 2 city blocks where it is like, and I grew up in Iowa where they put a fucking bunch of manure on all the crops. It's like when you're driving by the field certain times of the year, it is the most overwhelming smell of manure, of waste. But dude, Skid Row for city blocks, as I'm in the dead middle of the road on my e-moto riding, and it's like a 4-lane road, so I'm as far from like the houses and the piles of trash and everything as possible. It still is like some of the gnarliest smells I've ever had to endure. Like just as I'm riding through, it's like about want to like plug my nose as I'm just riding by. It's so bad. It is just like an unbelievable. It's like it is just unlike anything else. It's gnarly. Kiss, come here. Just come lay down. Come here. Come here. Up here. Come on. Cassie, listen to me. Up here. Yep. Good girl. Run up. 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 Good. Sit. Good. Just lay down. Fireworks all done. Don't have to be scared. That's a nervous hound dog right there. Why is it so smelly? Nolan, it's Skid Row. It's just I mean, there are what's the number? I mean, hundreds? There are maybe hundreds, or yeah, I'll just say it. There are hundreds of homeless people all living on the streets where they live 24/7. A lot of them not leaving the area much. Like they're there every day and night, middle of the night. And that many people all have to go to the bathroom somewhere, and like every building in that area is boarded up, shut down. It's not like you can like find a public restroom. You can go to the Starbucks and go to the bathroom. There's nothing open, and especially nothing with public restrooms, because it's gnarly when you have large amounts of homeless people using a restroom. It's gnarly what happens to that bathroom fast. But so it's like just like a lot of human waste that has nowhere else to go. They're literally just like, hey, to see, there they are, just going to the bathroom on the side of the road. Just literally on the side of the road. They're just like pouring sewage in the streets, and on top of that, they don't have any trash services, so there's literal like mountains of trash, and like all the way through Skid Row for the majority of it, on the sides of the roads, there's like right here, like on this road, see how there's room to have a parked car off to the left side of the road? Pretty much like out to those white lines is just filled with trash. All like city blocks of the whole road is just covered in trash bags and like old food and old clothes and old mattresses and really nasty shit. So just like all that stuff, and then also like all the hundreds of people that live there, a lot of them probably are showering like once a month or some shit. So then like just all that BO combined and like the whole thing of it is not good. Makes for a bad smell. Oh, very unique bad smell too. Very unique. Good one. This is the 328i E36 mod. I put a turbo on it. I did a stage 3 block. I did drift steering, no power steering, and welded diff. I think that's it. I think that's the whole build. Oh, actually, we're gonna put a exhaust on it right now. Or no, 10,000 likes on TikTok. We'll put an exhaust on it. Homie says, "Don't crash, bro." What's up, Tanner? Oh, Pizza, dude. Whoa. Whoa. Glad that's an X scenario. I don't have any reshade. Glizzy Squad. That's a lot of people sleep on the environment settings on BeamNG. I just had it set to sunrise right now. I have it set to sunrise. I put a little bit of cloud cover in the environment settings, and I put a little bit of fog. Turned on fog a little bit. Oh, chat, check it out. This bridge off in the distance right here. I literally just drove over that bridge like last week. I just drove the van across that bridge off in the distance, the Golden Gate Bridge, like last week. I just posted a no, I didn't. Did I? I don't remember if I posted a video or not driving across it. I took a couple videos driving across it. They'll get posted at some point. Didn't know how to capture it. I should have had my 360 camera set up on the outside of the van, to be honest. But I didn't. I wouldn't say we crashed. I'd say we've had a couple like little, you know, oopsie accident sort of scenarios, you know, but I wouldn't like say that we've crashed or anything. I feel like crashed is a strong word. 10K likes to all of you, TikTok. Notice how the view count started crawling up as you guys started sending likes. I appreciate you guys running up the likes. Helps a guy out. What do we say? 25K, the Beamer gets a new mod. We do something else to it. 25K likes, we put a new mod on the Beamer. Oh, we could do an M kit. 25K likes, we could do an M3 bumper, M3 skirt, M3 rear bumper on it. That'd be kind of cool. Do a little replica M build. So much better. We can actually hear the car now. Oh shit! Putting a new exhaust on it reset the bumpers. It didn't even hit me until right now. Here, should we just try to do it? I'll try to do a bumper tap on something. We'll get risky right off the bat here. Let's see if we can't make that back bumper look a little bit. Oh, a little bit worked. I hit it. Alright, let's try again. If you guys don't know, I'm really risking the biscuit trying to do this. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Right here? Nope. Let's just do it in the same spot. Fuck. I had my fender all peeled back super nicely. Dang, I shouldn't have put a new exhaust on it. That was a bad decision on my end. Pikachu, welcome back. Welcome back. Damn, dude, I need to quiet down. You can't just be yelling that shit inside of a van with all of its windows open with where I'm parked at right now. Pikachu, what's going on? Come on. Somebody's wrong. I just sound like an easy target out here. Bright, shiny van with a nice Suron hanging off the front of it, and some guy saying, damn, power outage. I bet I crashed. I said earlier that doesn't count. Oh, we didn't even crash. There ain't no stopping me. Yo, Cody B in the stream. What's good, man? What is good? You crashed? What are you guys talking about? My monitor crashed. What are you guys talking about? Cody B, how goes it, man? How's the day? Oh, that was a stretch. I knew that was a stretch, trying to keep it sideways around there. Should we do a bumper tap on this wall? This is a risky one. Nope. Came up short. We just about smoked that curb. That was a good save. I thought we were smoking that curb. Doing good, bro? How's it going? Dude, it's good. We're doing a drive until he crash challenge. When I total the car, when the car no longer drives, we end the stream. Ooh, I'm trying to get a nice bumper tap. I want my car to look a little bit more beat up. Ooh, like how in... Oh, I have a black screen. You guys can see when my screen blacks out, probably can't you? Can you also see my feet? Is the camera angle correct? So you guys can see some of my footwork. Maddie's husband, thanks for the follow. This is BeamNG, it is. Shout out to Cody B, by the way, man. Absolute legend in the chat right now. He is a huge SimDrift streamer here on YouTube. He does very similar style live streams, but just higher quality. Dude, the E36 has just been living on redline for a second. That was sketchy. Shout out to Cody B, that's right, dude. Watch, have you heard of him? Have you seen, Josh, have you heard of him? Seen him? Ooh, that was close. That was close. Should we really risk the biscuit? Should I do a little bit of drifting inside the parking garage? Joel says, hold my beer. Good slides, thank you, Cody. Yeah, you're definitely pushing it a little bit here for the whole drive until I crash thing. It's not lagging for you, dude. Good to hear. Can you see gifts? Milk, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. I can only see 2 of them at a time, but to be honest, I hardly ever remember to look at that section, because I don't really be getting gifts like that. I can see the foot pedals. Oh, nice. Very good, very good. That's what I modified the angle to make it to where you guys can see my feet, possibly, in hopes that maybe you guys will watch some of the footwork, and that would be a little bit more. I made me mom's car. That'd be a little more entertaining. Shit, someone drove by me. Somebody just shut their door right outside the van. Somebody's parked right by me. When this thing falls out of boost, he immediately grips up. Dude, it's so hard to slide up that. Yes, yes, sir, Josh. Well, I mean, they send me stuff time to time. They don't pay me or nothing. Yo, Milk with the game controller. Thank you, player. If you send a confetti, it should open my doors, and if you send a galaxy, it blows up the car and resets the car. I was afraid that would happen. I'm stuck. This is exactly what I was afraid would happen if I tried this. Pulled the old Austin Powers scenario. Oh wait, it might be able to wiggle our way out. No, we're stuck. We're completely stuck. Board juice? What's good, man? What's good, man? Call in our buddy to hook us up with this strap and pull us out. Just like that, nothing even happened. Nothing even happened. Sizzle, I don't even know what you mean. I don't even know what you mean. We're clearly still driving. Erwin, what's good? I was coming in too aggressive. Oop, stalled it. Oop, stalled it. Dude, I'm low-key nervous. Every noise I hear outside does make me like a little bit... I really don't get spooked parking in areas, but it's pretty sketchy where I'm parked at right now, man. Bumper deletes. I know, I've been slowly working on peeling off the bumpers. Yes, sir, YC. Appreciate you. Appreciate you watching that video all the way through. W-Man. Shout out YZ. Or YC, my bad. Shout out to YZs as well. I've never been a Yamaha guy, but... Or a two-stroke guy. They cool, though. They cool, though. Should we try again? What are you guys saying? What does that mean? WYC, good man. Good man. Kevin, what's good? Alright, maybe we need to be first gear for this. Oops. You guys ever heard of Redline? I'm very familiar with what Redline is. What's up? TZRX? Oh wow, look at the views from up here. This is a beautiful spot. My mom's trying to get me to buy a G35. No way. Both have seen her auto. Autos are great for dailies. But dude, I'm not. That's like the next vehicle I buy. It's almost for sure. It has to be a manual and it has to be a rear wheel drive. Even if I'm not planning on truly drifting it and like tracking it, I gotta be able to just dump the clutch and whip that thing around the corner every once in a while. It has to be an option. Or do a burnout at the very least. I just got the throttle and the handbrake mixed up. That was crazy. That was an insane brain fart. I was just pulling harder and harder on the handbrake, being like, why is my car not revving? That was insane. It's not good. get away from that parking. I think that's it. I see a notification in the top corner that says rear drive shaft broken. So unless somebody sends a Galaxy to reset me, alright, let's see. I'm gonna let the clutch out. Yep, that's clutch out. We got nothing to the wheels. A Galaxy resets us. I'll give it a minute. Skids, if somebody wants to type a comment that says Galaxy resets, otherwise live's over or something, or 1 minute to send Galaxy or else end, you're out of it. A Galaxy resets the car, otherwise this is the end. One sec. Chat, this might be it, man. This might be it. I mean, should I just put a timer on? Should we do a true... Look at that dog. Look at that dog. Just did the dishes this morning. That thing's totaled, man. That's totaled. Send a Galaxy and it'll reset the stream. Oh shit, some more fireworks are going off outside. Thinking that this is it, chat. Thinking that this is it. We got like 30 seconds, I think, and maybe I should do a true 1 minute timer. 1 minute until John says don't end stream, dude. A Galaxy blows up the car and resets the car. I guess on YouTube the equivalent will be a $10 super chat. Keeps the ball rolling. Otherwise, wish I could. Only thing I just changed one, dude. No, it doesn't count if it comes from Skids. It doesn't count. Alright, chat. Skids, if you want, or if somebody wants to type out a comment right now that says 60 seconds to send Galaxy for reset or end stream or something like that. We're going to start the timer and then I'll be bailing out. Let's see. Stopwatch? No, timer. Uno momento. Or wait. Uno menos? So it is. It was supposed to be 60 seconds, but that works. Oh, somebody already got it. Alright, here we go. We're hitting the start. Wait, yep, there it goes. You guys see that? Chat, this is the end. We have 50 seconds. If somebody sends a Galaxy, we keep going. Otherwise, we're done for. We'll see you tomorrow. Good try. Good try, Rob. Next one. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. We're out. We're out. Go live tomorrow. We will be live tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe we'll be drag racing. Clayton, thanks for the follow. Maybe we'll do drag racing tomorrow. Maybe we'll do the Escape the Flood deal. Appreciate you, Milk. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I didn't even understand what the word was that she said. I mean, I could have assumed that it was some. I could have assumed. The wheelies was a good player. Was good. I also am a wheelie connoisseur myself. I fuck with some wheelies. I like the feeling of balance point. There it is, chat. We're out. We're out. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Dude, I just clicked on the guy's profile that's like getting all triggered about the galaxy thing. Holy shit. That was funny. Appreciate you guys pulling up. And yeah, dude, that's all she wrote. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're going to do a... we might just do a free stream tomorrow where I'm just drifting around and fucking around on the server. But there's also a good chance that maybe we'll do the flood deal or cops and robbers type shit. We'll see. We'll see. But tomorrow is the day for that. We're gonna go hit the gym, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Take care, bro. Dude, you too, man. You too. You too. Dude, what a guy. I kind of want to see the flood. I know, dude. I haven't done that in a hot minute. Oh, Sparks just went live. Fergus, have a good day. Van drift. Maybe we'll drift a van tomorrow. I do need to do that. Drift to E46. I do need to find an E46 mod, too. Saber, thanks for hanging out for so long, bro. Appreciate you chilling in the tube. Stormzy, what's up, man? Drop a sub. We'll be live tomorrow. Arvid, peace out. Have a good one, bro. Stay safe. Is Sachi over there? Yeah, that's what. I think I'm just gonna hit the gym. It's 1:30. Hang out in the van the rest of the day. Then we're heading to the mountains tomorrow. Then we're heading towards the mountains tomorrow. We'll be out of the city for a little bit. As long as the mountains aren't too hot. Maybe the mountains will be too hot and I'll bail out of them real quick and get back down to the coast. But we're out. We're out. Let's see here. Let's get this bitch shut down. Get this shit bitch shut down. Gooey, it's your mama. It's your mama. That's what's in it. Peace, motherfuckers. That's what's stuck. Alright. YouTube, you're next. This is the Mozart 3. Did you look? I don't know what you mean by that at all, Sleepless. What time tomorrow? That is also pretty unknown. That's pretty unknown. Just make sure you have the notifications turned on, because it could be anytime. It really could be anytime. I'm not sure what. I don't even want to guess, because I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm supposed to deep clean the van, but I might get some of that done today as well. So tomorrow, most likely, the stream will start between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Western time, Pacific Standard Time. But that's it. That's it. Appreciate you guys pulling up, and we will see you then. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Brick and Brack, yes sir. We are. We're backwards in the van. Check out my videos to see what's going on with it. Alright. Peace out, guys. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Drop a sub if you guys haven't subscribed. I'd greatly appreciate it. Everyone counts. Everyone helps. Slowly working my way towards 20,000 subs here on the YouTube. So I'm still a small creator. So every one of them subs help, man. We're out. I hope you guys have a great day. Saber, thank you for hanging out, dude. Have a good rest of your day. Break, we'll see you in the next stream. Pull up tomorrow morning or tomorrow midday. Peace.